might help if I... There we go. Hello, 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 hello. It might help if I actually turned on the mic and unmuted myself. But, well, I just noticed from the last time that it's been over a month since we did a live stream. And there we go.
Yeah, you forgot about me.
Well, no, I didn't forget about you. Just got to get a little closer.
Watch my foot.
Yeah, and watch her foot. There we go. All right.
Forget how to do this.
Just click it once. And it's... No. Right there. See that little button? Click it once. There.
Okay, now I'm on.
Now she's on. How's everybody doing? Hey, T-Dog, how's it going? I see 2 people currently watching. Yeah, just wanted to do one of these because it's been so long since we actually did a Chit Chat session. And, well, it's up to you guys what you wanted to talk about. So if you have any questions or anything, I can't answer anything technical or maintenance related because I do not know. That's about all I can tell you about that. I can tell you about our experience last Friday. Yeah, I did not have a good time last Friday. Yes, it was good. The rides were okay, but one of the things, and I'm hoping they change this or figure out a way to include the new photos with the photo key, or something along the lines of maybe if they're going to introduce a different kind of photo system that the annual pass members, the platinum, since they currently get the photo key, get the whatever the new thing is. Unfortunately, I don't like the way the new system is. It's a QR code and buy. I don't like that. No way to store your photos, no way to actually log into a website. Like the photo key, you have a website you can log in. You have every single on-ride photo that you scanned in that photo key. And then if you get a new photo key, you just put in the QR code into the photo key, add that as another card, and all the photos on that card get added to your account. You know, one central place where you have access to all of your photos. I think it's the best thing that you can think of. But hey, that's just me. Now with this new system, there's no way to organize your photos, no way to save them and download them later. It's right there on the spot. Scan the QR code, and if you want it, you spend $5 to download it, which I think is a little ridiculous. And the people up front at Adventure Photo do not have access to that whatsoever. So, kind of, you know, yeah. Now, the one thing is on Friday, now I don't know how this is going to be in the future, but this past Friday on Iron Gwazi, they had both systems running. So I was able to get the old on-ride photo from the photo key, but the new photos are an extra $5 download. And they were not able to put them into the photo key. And also while we were there, in the Shikra splash zone area, I noticed up there on the second drop, on that little structure that they have there, there was a couple of guys up there installing another camera aimed kind of at the. It looks like they were aiming it as Shikra goes over the smokehouse. Maybe coming down that hill a little bit just before you get into the splash. It could be aimed at the splash, who knows? But it was aimed in that general direction. So who knows what kind of photos those will bring. But when you exit Shikra, they had the same screens that they had on Arangwazi and Kumba. So, those new pictures are going to be, of course, $5 to download them. They still have the old camera system on Shikra. They do not have the old camera system on Kumba, which I am disappointed in, because there was no reason to swap out and get rid of the old camera system when it was functioning fine. It was perfectly fine. And I don't know why they didn't keep both systems running for Kumba like they do for Arangwazi. Questions I would like to have answered, but I have a feeling I sent 2 emails out and haven't gotten a response yet. So I have a feeling they're not going to answer those questions for me. Probably because they know who I am. So I might have to post those questions in a video and have them watch the video. And when they watch the video, maybe then they can answer. I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed if they are planning on getting rid of the photo key system, because I use that often. Other than that disappointing part of the day, overall it was a good day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wasn't that hot. It's nice to be actually going in this time period, and it was a Friday. Now we did notice, though, when we were leaving, that the crowds were showing up big time.
Yeah, because it was the Halloween
Yep.
Horror Nights.
Hollow Scream.
Hollow Scream. Whatever. Same damn thing.
No, it isn't. The other one is in Orlando, and it's ran by Universal.
Okay, and?
2 totally different things.
And then?
Anyway, needless to say, Hollow Scream, we went 2 weeks ago.
That's fun.
And it was good. They actually filled up the houses with scare actors. It was like night and day difference from the first opening weekend. Granted, we got in for free. So I guess we don't have much to complain about that way. But yeah, if you guys go now, you got 2 more weekends.
This weekend and next weekend.
Yeah, that's what I just said. 2 more weekends. And then. So 2 more weekends for Hollow Scream. Make sure you go check it out.
Especially Mars.
Oh, yeah, especially Mars. I think that's our new favorite one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. Didn't like Raven's Mill that much. Too much gasoline and exhaust and chainsaw smell. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shadows of Wonderland was good. They didn't change up D.H. Bagham's Circus of Fear.
No. The same.
It was the same. It was still good,
Yeah.
but barely a line ever for it. And the fact that they had a lot of people in there in all the houses. Stranglewood.
Yeah, they were all.
Oh, yeah, it was like people be. I'm not going to actually, no. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to spoil it.
It was good.
Yeah, but there were scare actors in every nook and cranny. They really filled up the houses a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
You tired?
Yes.
There. So, yep, I do have to give them praise for that. As far as I know, Iron Gwazi still is on one train operation. I heard from the Iron Gwazi King, Kalen himself, who has now hit over 15,000 rides on Iron Gwazi. He said something like it may be sometime in November or December. So that's, who knows? It may be, but by that time they'll have to take another train off and get it rebuilt for the next one. Falcon Fury was back up and running.
Yeah.
And just as I figured, it was down because it got hit by lightning again. Go figure. Serengeti Flyer, I don't know. They've been alternating sides. Sometimes I see side A, sometimes I see side B running. It's a 50-50 chance of which side you're going to get whenever you go.
Yeah.
I think actually we did see both sides running at one point.
Yeah.
Skyride is still down for annual maintenance. And from what I heard from Lou, we talked to Lou, and you know how that's his ride. But they have to do some work because I think the
cable,
the rope,
the cable.
It's a rope.
It's a cable. It's not rope. It's
Yes,
not made out of nylon.
They call it a rope.
Whatever.
Isn't it called a rope?
He's not saying.
Technically, you look at Ryan the Ride Mechanic, he calls it a rope. Anyway, there's a little bit of slack in the rope, and they got to tighten it up. So that could take a little bit of while, which probably about a month or two altogether. As from Ryan the Ride Mechanic, and this guy is wonderful when it comes to ride mechanics. He's a great reference guy. It takes a special team of people to basically to the haul rope, because it's like many strands of steel wire, and there's a certain way it's got to be done, and especially when it comes to like a sky ride, they can't just splice it. They have to take a certain length, and they have to actually what they call bird nest it. Basically take each and every strand out of the steel rope and untangle it and cut certain lengths, and then kind of reintegrate it all together. Yeah, that takes a special kind of person to do that. Somebody with a lot of patience, at least from what I heard him explaining how it's done. It can take a while. um, because you can't really splice it in a certain way. It has to be done perfectly. Let's see what else. Yeah, Kumba's back alive, and I don't care what you guys say. It's definitely running smoother than before.
Yeah, especially in the front row.
Yeah, front is very smooth. Back is a little bit more bumpier. So as close as you can get to the front as possible. Yeah. You guys have any questions? You're not a fan of Hello Scream? Well, don't quite decide on that yet. It all depends, you know. I don't blame you. Some of these things, some of the decisions uh, can be very disappointing and upsetting. Um, Unfortunately, it all comes from the basically a investment firm that holds a majority of the shares of SeaWorld Parks and Entertainment, or now called United Parks and Resorts. Um, and yeah, if we really have anything to complain about, I think probably we'll have to send our complaints to the investment firm. Um, I think it was one of the employees that works there that we know. I'm not going to say its name. So I'm not going to mention any names. But he basically gave out the address and information. If you want to look him up, it's Hill Path Capital. And yep, from what I can gather, they own a majority of SeaWorld and Busch Gardens. And they're the ones that are basically making the crap run downhill. And the parks are suffering, and they honestly don't care about the guest experience. All they care is about their profit margin. And it shows because they are cutting costs left and right, trying to find every single way to nickel and dime you for all kinds of stuff. And yeah, that's all coming from the investment firm telling corporate, hey, this is what we need. We didn't see enough profit last year, so we need you to make these kind of cuts. We need you guys to make these kind of additions so we can pocket the extra money because we need to see a bigger profit margin. And who cares about the guest experience? They'll pay for it. They'll pay for it anyway. They'll sucker. They will. Well, yeah, they'll be suckers. They'll pay for it. Yeah. So basically, we have to show the investment firm that we don't like it with our pocketbooks. Say, no, we're not going to pay $5 for a digital download. We're not going to pay $5 to go on the train if they decide to ever charge for a train ride. They kind of did that with the Sky Ride after they redid it. But granted, the annual pass members do get to ride it for free. It's only the day guests or day tickets that have to pay for the Sky Ride for a trip. It's unfortunate, but yeah, that was probably the start of the nickel and diming for anything and everything.
Hello.
Um, I, that's all I gotta say. Um,
Yeah.
you got anything?
Nope. Let's call it a night.
Yeah, I think we'll call it a night.
Yeah, I got it, Mike.
You guys have any questions out there?
I guess not.
Alrighty. Well, it's been fun chatting. We will probably be going tomorrow, getting any updates about anything that's happening. Got to find out if they're using those metal detectors yet on Iron Gwazi. From what I can gather, it's not going to change any rules about GoPros as of yet. I think they'll have somebody check and make sure that it is secure on your wrist or secure on your chest. And they will allow it if it is properly mounted and not a loose article. But I think the main reason for those is because people keep on bringing their phones on the ride and taking it out so they can, oh, hey, yeah, I'm on Iron Gwazi. Hey!
Okay, dear.
And they don't realize the G-forces. I just watched a video with all the G-forces. Coaster Stats, I think, posted it. And you come up to negative 1.2 Gs. That phone's going to be
Yeah. Bye-bye.
gone. Bye. Yeah, I sure hope that wasn't that $900,000 iPhone that you just got. So yeah, hopefully that will deter all those people bringing on the phones on the rides. As far as I can tell, it was just Iron Gwazi for now. So we'll see. We're gonna call it a night, guys. Hope to see you in the parks. Like we have seen many of you guys already.
Yep.
Yep. Don't be shy. We won't bite. Well, she might.
No, I won't.
Okay, she says she won't.
Oh,
Come by,
you.
come by and say hi to us. Don't be afraid. We won't bite. And who knows? You might even be able to get into the next video. Until the next time, we'll see you at the parks.